Scandal na scéal mór a Bertláige fearracha 5 bliana déag agus é a feimú mar haintir leis a gan dé éirithe as.
Ken McGrath taking mark at east. Agus is Keaton Will and Ken McGrath at east shot. Agus Shane score in the only on the Ken McGrath. Pa Ken McGrath got a drone pull. Agus the shot could have had a cross on again.
Sun comes out, beautiful afternoon, great game, a cracking match. Two great hurling teams. Ken McGrath striking! Wow, you won't see any better. Oh, he was 100 yards out. What a point!
Agus tá tríú count fight to get Ken McGrath. Oh, Peter Brown fight to get McGrath.
David O'Connor drops this in. Oh, that's a fine catch by Ken McGrath. That's the passion.
Ken McGrath, and Ken McGrath marks his return to the championship with another one on his 47th championship appearance.
You know, you don't normally see him as fired up as that, and just shows you what it means to be back out on the field.
Sin Reintas na Cuoine agus an fearrhéin an sola mera Dave Lína Ken. Thanks for coming and talking to us, our GAA Bio Toronto Ninjov. Firstly, Ken, with regards to hurling, you are gone from the Waterford team, retired officially, but absolutely in no way you finished with hurling.
No, I finished with the county team. As I said, we played a club game today and we got well bet, you know, so I have to go up there and I have to give something back to the club. We're rebuilding at the moment and I still feel I've probably 2 or 3 years left with the club, but I suppose this I'll watch this game today and I can enjoy it and sit back and relax a bit, you know. Okay,
what ultimately turned the thing for you that you said, okay, I can't give this time, I can't give this commitment anymore, and decided to step aside from the Waterford session?
Well, I suppose over the last couple of years I had some bad injuries and every game seems to be a comeback, you know, and I fought hard the last couple of years to try and get myself up to a decent standard, but I just felt after 15 years the bit of bite has gone for county hurling for me, and the bit of pace is gone, and it's a fast game now and it's a young man's game, and I just felt it was probably a better chance to give a young fella a chance to see what he gets on, and I have no complaints. I had 15 great years, but I just felt it was my time to move on, you know, and I'm happy with my decision. Even today now I've no regrets. I'm looking forward to watching the game and see how the lads get on, you know.
And was the enjoyment gone out of it, Ken?
When you come back from injuries every year and come back from serious enough injuries and 4 or 5 operations on the 2 knees, it's hard because you can't do what you feel you should be doing, you know, and as I said to you, the bit of pace is gone, and when you feel you should be getting the balls, you're not getting the balls. It's hard to enjoy that then, you know.
If you could pick out, I mean, you've your 4 Munster titles with Waterford, you've Munster title, of course, with Mount Sion as well, a National League with your county too. If you had to pick out one day that stands out above all the rest, which is it?
Well, I suppose the 2004 Munster final, I was captain as well. It was a brilliant game against Cork. It was a day like today, a scorcher, and it was one of the best games I played in, and I know it was probably the best Munster finals of all time, you know.
And we remember that big catch towards the end as well, which held things together.
I suppose all the week now everyone's saying that to me, but look, that's part and parcel of the game. I was lucky enough for it to happen, and it was a good thing to happen, I suppose, at the end, you know.
Okay, now you were, I think, 6th that day, wasn't it, centre back that day? Now we've seen you everywhere, Ken. We've seen you all the way down through the spine of the team, except taking Clinton Hennessy's goalkeeper's jersey possibly, but where was the one, if you had to pick one position that you'd say that was my favourite and that was where I felt most comfortable in, which was it?
I'd say centre back. It was probably them 4 or 5 or 6 years were definitely probably my most consistent, and I enjoyed reading the game, and under puck outs and under a lot of high balls, it was probably suited my style better, you know, and it was definitely my favourite years and probably the best I felt playing for county, you know.
Disappointments? There have been several.
They have. I suppose we lost 6 or 7 All-Ireland semi-finals. Some of them very close, some of them not as much, but the All-Ireland final was a massive disappointment. But the lads are bouncing back. They won a Munster final last year and they're still going strong, and it shows the spirit in the team, you know. But that obviously was a major disappointment. But look, we got to it and we enjoyed the build-up. Went wrong on the day, but look, what can you do, you know? All
right. And overall, Ken, an experience you'd recommend to anyone, I'm sure?
No, brilliant. I can't complain. If someone told me at 17 I'd get 15 years playing county and playing all in front of them massive crowds and big games, it was the best time of my life, you know.
All right, well, we enjoyed them, Ken. Gurmeen Magat, the starting in Sahara Glor, Toronto Ninjov.